Hey guys! In today's video we will be providing an update on a few 90 Day Fiancé couples who recently had big news to share. Stay tuned to find out which cast members got married and who is trying to grow their family. As we recently talked in 90 Day Fiancé Season 7 update video, Anna and Marcel decided to grow their family. 40-year-old Anna already has 3 children from her previous relationships, and she confessed she is not able to carry another baby. Also, 40-year-old Marcel really wants to pass on his DNA and have his own biological child. He also wants his child to learn Turkish culture. Anna and Marcel decided to try to have a baby via a surrogate. Anna's eggs were retrieved and fertilized in the US and sent to Ukraine as announced on Instagram. The reason Anna and Marcel chose international surrogacy is probably the cost. In the US, the cost of surrogacy could rake up to $200,000. Via a Google search, it appears that the cost for Ukrainian surrogacy starts from $30,000. The fertility clinic in New York Anna and Marcel went to retrieved 7 eggs and fertilized 3 embryos, which were then sent to Ukraine, and Anna and Marcel signed a contract with the surrogate. Some fans are very happy for Anna and Marcel growing their family, regardless of the method. However, other fans are concerned that the couple has never met the surrogate mother in real life.
And I want to know, are there any other secrets that you keep from his family?
Marcel wants a baby, but I can't carry one. We would have to get a surrogate. In Turkey, it's illegal to have a surrogate, so...
Really? Wow.
Like, I think that's not as big of a secret. Like, they don't really need to know that I didn't carry the baby.
On 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, Season 2, Yazan and Brittany had a turbulent relationship. Despite being in love, the couple couldn't overcome cultural and religious differences and have since broken up. In July 2021, 26-year-old Yazan married a 21-year-old Jordanian-American woman named Lina. Lina was first introduced as Lulu by Yazan during an Instagram live, close to his Season 2 finale of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, confirming his breakup with Brittany. Back then, Lina helped Yazan translate fan questions. He later revealed that she was not just a girlfriend but a fiancé. He later revealed during an episode of 90 Day Diaries that they met on social media. Lina flew down to Yazan's Amman city and officially tied the knot with Yazan in July. Curiously, Lina and Yazan have never met each other in real life prior to their marriage in Jordan. To show off his new bride without actually revealing her face, Yazan went on Instagram after his wedding, and he and Lina were seen driving in a fancy car. This somehow made fans even more curious to know what Lina actually looked like. A few bloggers caught a glimpse of Lina from the car footage. Additionally, a 90 Day account shared presumed photos of Lina. Recently, Yazan had a conflict with an Instagram account at 90 Day Foolery. In a post, Yazan wrote, "Today I posted on my story Ask Me Questions. Any questions I got asked is if I regret anything in my life. If I regret anything, it is meeting Brittany, and every dealing with a crazy psycho ass like her. This page at 90 Day Foolery is Brittany, and it's been over a year and a half and we don't talk to each other, yet she still keeps going out of her way to make fake pages and try to piss me off, and not just me but my wife as well. She is a stalker and a crackhead, and just doesn't stop." He then urged his fans to report the page and asked Brittany to leave him and his wife alone. The account also posted some screenshots of their conversations with Yazan. It said that it's actually Lina who is running Yazan's Instagram account, and she is lying about not being on social media. They said Yazan doesn't speak English, so it's obvious it's not him. The account said that Yazan was asking a man named Mohammed for crack. Interestingly, at 90 Day Foolery account actually went live with Brittany once, and at the time it appears it was run by a teenage boy. Yazan responded to some fans' questions on his stories. He reiterated that his wife doesn't have any social media accounts. She also doesn't want to be public and asked him not to post her photos. According to Yazan, she is studying to become a nurse practitioner and they want to live in Jordan rather than the US. He says his parents love her unlike Brittany. On 90 Day Diaries Season 2, Yazan announced he is getting married to Lina to his father. The father was delighted to bless the matrimony, saying it would be the best day ever when the two got married. According to Yazan's father, Lina respects their traditions and culture and is educated, unlike Britney, he said.
أنا كثير متفاجئ يعني من أبوي قديش هو دعمني ومتحمس بعلاقتي مع لينا خصوصاً بعد علاقتنا وبريتني، بس هذا دليل إنه هو بحبني يعني بده مصلحتي.
يا زلمة يابا بكرة بدك أكون أسعد يوم في حياتي لما أشوفك يابا متزوج ومع زوجتك. والله يابا أنا هذه والله أنا يابا مستعجل عليه أكثر منك وقت فكر.
Steven and Olga, originally from season 6 of 90 Day Fiancé, recently appeared on 90 Day Diaries. On that show, Steven confirmed he and Olga indeed split for some time, but now they are back together. The couple provided a live update on the show. Olga passed her driver's exam test, and Steven is enrolled in yoga teaching program. According to Steven, he wants to be an international yoga teacher. On 90 Day Diaries, Olga and Steven decided to transition into a van life, traveling across the states in a van, and for a living, Steven would teach yoga on the road. However, it looks like Olga and Steven have since changed their plans. Olga has recently announced on her Instagram that she, Steven, and their son Richie Alexander are going to settle down in New York City. One of the biggest obstacles that the young parents will have to face is finding reliable careers in New York. As a yoga instructor with limited experience, Steven will be facing stiff competition to find a job. Though Olga recently announced she got a new job, fans are wondering what she does for a living. Both Olga and Steven are into photography, and the former had some income from that as well. Steven's bio on Instagram also says he is an investor. 90 Day Fiancé fans were rather critical of young couple's decision to move to New York City. They cited that city is too expensive and a terrible place to live with a baby. When we last talked about Sasha and Emily on this channel, Emily was contemplating moving to Sasha's homeland of Russia. Emily, Sasha, and their son David were living in Oregon. However, once they decided to move to Russia, they temporarily went to Emily's family in Idaho to leave some items there. During the trip, little David got carsick and threw up, so his mom gave him a new t-shirt. Sasha snapped the adorable picture and posted it to his social media. When the fans read the text on the t-shirt, they found out that Emily is pregnant with a baby. Emily said she was going to wait a little longer to announce, but Sasha jumped the gun. She was not angry about this though. On 90 Day Diaries, Emily and Sasha announced he finally got his green card. According to Sasha, their next goal was to bring his firstborn son to the US. Sasha and Emily called his son's mom Masha to ask for permission to take him to the US.
Я просто хочу, чтобы он не был тоже обузой у тебя там, чтобы не висел на твоей шее.
Какой обузы? Не пойму, мой сын, он что, я не пойму, какой-то пасынок, что ли, или что? Это сын мой, в смысле, какой обузы? Что ты несешь, я не пойму, Маш?
Daniel is welcome to come always. He's a good boy. You did such a good job as his mother. He's such a good boy. And of course, all this doesn't matter because it's only if he wants.
Я за.
While not planning a permanent move for now, Masha agreed her son could come to the US for a few months. However, due to turbulent diplomatic relations between the US and Russia, the couple decided to move back to Russia instead. Just a few days ago, Emily took to her Instagram stories some terrible news. She said, "There is always a certain risk when announcing a pregnancy early. Sadly, I went through a loss a few weeks ago. This news is heartbreaking and we send her our thoughts and prayers for her healing after losing the baby." Additionally, Emily said that she's with her family and David in Idaho, while Sasha has already moved to Russia to set up their life there. Emily, in the meantime, is still waiting for her visa, and she is hoping to reunite with her husband in September. Benjamin and Akini's arc on 90 Day Diaries was the longest, and the couple appeared on a couple of episodes. They filed for a K1 visa back in 2019, however the processing took a year, and then the pandemic has started, Thus, the couple was apart for 2 years. Their mutual journey in the US has started with Benjamin finally settling the bride price, which is still undisclosed. Akinyi then flew to the US on her K-1 visa, and the couple was very lucky, as, the day after she left her homeland Kenya, the country shut their borders down again. On 90 Day Diaries, we saw Akinyi flying on the plane for the very first time to finally meet her fiancé Benjamin after many months of separation. Things did not go smoothly though. Once Benjamin met Akinyi and took her on a road trip from New York to Arizona, she revealed she was recently baptized and would like to not have sex before the marriage. Additionally, she did not want to get married right away, but rather wait for the whole 90-day period on her visa. Benjamin was quite upset with Akinyi's decision, but ultimately he respected it.
Benjamin, do you wish that Akinyi spoke to you about this sooner?
Yes, this is a conversation I wish we would have had sooner. So we'll just see what happens.
On 90 Day Diaries, we saw Akinyi and Benjamin's wedding ceremony. Her family joined via internet and Akinyi couldn't hold her tears.
Who gives Akinyi to be married to Benjamin?
It's the father giving Akinyi to be married to Benjamin.
By the authority granted to me as a minister of Jesus Christ, I pronounce that they are husband and wife together.
We got married!
You're now my husband.
I am your husband and you are my wife.
After the wedding, they held a reception, and the couple seemed very happy. The fellow residents of Arizona, Annie and David Toborowski, were also present at the wedding, and the couples are very good friends. Benjamin and Akinyi have a YouTube channel where they share Akinyi's cultural shock living in the US and the updates on their life. In a Q&A video, Akinyi said she has briefly met Benjamin's ex-wife and there is no bad blood between them. Many fans wrote to Akinyi on social media, telling her she deserves someone better than Benjamin. However, she was confident she wants to be with Ben. Recently, the couple teased an ovulation test on Instagram, revealing they are trying for a baby.
Are you planning for a baby?
Are we planning for a baby? Okay, here's the thing. Babies is a topic that everyone will get asked, especially after you get married. For us, yes, we want to have babies.
A family?
Yes, we want to have a family. We just everything is natural and organic for us, so we are organic.
So that wraps up today's updates. As always, if you learned anything new, please consider liking this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.